Coming up tonight on Duck TV News, find out about negotiations between the university and graduate teaching fellows.
Also, learn how one professor is on a mission to make the perfect condom.
Welcome to Duck TV News. I'm Dolly Bazaz.
And I'm Ajaya Woods. Here are tonight's stories. Over the past couple of weeks, you might have found yourself stepping over caution tape and falling into branches. The recent ice storm destroyed university property and prevented students, as well as faculty, from getting to and from campus. The effects of the winter storm can still be seen 2 weeks later. Campus operations is currently cleaning up the debris to improve accessibility and safety. Some of the worst damage is by the library and on the quad near Lillis. Campus operations urges students to look out for fallen branches, glass, and cautioned off areas. For questions and concerns about debris on campus, contact campus operations.
We have updates regarding a new LGBTQ group on campus. The Counseling Center is working with LGBTQ students and faculty to provide a more private outlet for being a part of the LGBTQ community. Somewhere on the Rainbow is a new group that discusses issues surrounding different identities within the broader LGBTQ community and how they affect people at the U of O. Members of Somewhere on the Rainbow say that some people are hesitant to go public and participate in larger groups that advocate towards visibility and pride. Somewhere on the Rainbow offers students and faculty a quieter outlet of expression and support. The U of O Assistant Director for LGBTQ Education and Support says that it's important for everyone to be educated about the LGBTQ community.
Why wouldn't you want to be a more educated, culturally competent human being? If you are gay, if you are queer, if you are lesbian, bi, trans, asexual, agendered, polyamorous, pansexual, non-monogamous, there is a place for you.
Somewhere on the Rainbow discussions are on Wednesdays from 5:30 to 7 in the EMU Skylights Century Room E. Now we go to Rick Lindforce with our weather forecast. What should we be expecting for this weekend, Rick?
Well guys, for the rest of the week, Eugene is going to be pretty mild. Mid-50s for your highs, high 30s for your lows. Scattered showers Thursday and Friday for the rest of your classes. Saturday is going to be a bit heavier rain. Corvallis has much of the same weather. Still going to be mid-50s for your highs, the high 30s for your lows. And also, still a heavier rain coming in on Saturday to spice up those scattered showers on Thursday and Friday. Now Portland, if you're going up there, Friday is a day to do it. Breaking the 60s for your high on Friday. But then it's going to get a little bit rainy on Saturday, a bit of a drizzle, and mid-50s for your high there. But those clouds are also going to remain for the rest of the weekend. So if you're going to go up in Portland, Friday is definitely the day to do it. Back to you guys in studio.
Potholes in major roads like West 11th and Eugene have created quite the hassle for street maintenance crews. The damages done to the roads after recent icy conditions are easy to underestimate, especially if they're filled with water. Until permanent repairs take place in the late spring or early summer, the city recommends taking extra caution by slowing down before driving over a pothole.
The Graduate Teaching Fellow Federation is currently negotiating with the university administration over new requests for their contract. Haley Kellogg has the story.
On February 14th, graduate teaching fellows gathered here at Johnson Hall to raise awareness for the Federation's current bargaining proposal with the university administration. The contract is set to expire on March 31st, and the university's GTFs have been trying to outline more components to the new agreement since the first session last November. Proposals include increased wages, an expanded health care plan that includes major dental care, and paid parental leave.
In the fall, we began pulling and getting information from GTFs about what are people interested in us bargaining for, what needs to change, what can we do to make the lives of GTFs better.
Most of the graduate students have their own health insurance, but it will not cover all the expenses. The rally that occurred outside Johnson Hall was a way for the GTFs to simply communicate their concern about the lack of health coverage to the university's president and the administration.
We know what the university has. We know the modesty of what we're asking for. So a lot of research goes into that side of it.
GTFs are also alarmed with the university's suggestion to replace the health plan with a similar one. They will continue negotiations to prevent this from happening. For Duck TV News, I'm Haley Kellogg.
The GTF Federation and university administration plan to meet next Friday to outline more compromises to the contract.
Dr. Richard Chardoff, a chemistry professor at the University of Oregon, has acquired a grant for research to create a better and more widely used condom.
Here in Klamath Hall, Dr. Chardoff and his research team have been working diligently to find the right materials to create the ultimate condom. Last March, Dr. Chardoff saw a listing provided by the university for a research opportunity sponsored by the Gates Foundation.
They were looking for materials that give better performance as condoms. So the condoms of the next generation or something like that.
The team hopes to create a condom that will in theory be a one-size-fits-all design that acts like an extra layer of skin, conforming to anyone's shape and size. He wants to design a product that will give people more incentive to use condoms that have better sensitivity and are easier to use, stronger, and longer lasting. In order to put their new condoms on the market, the condoms require clinical testing and approval from the government agencies to prove that they are medical devices.
We have some students working in the lab who are learning things, and our main thing is we like the fun of having a challenge like this. So it's been fascinating getting ourselves up to a state of knowledge where we think we really can go ahead and develop a product.
Although they may face many challenges along the way, the future of the research and product look promising. With aid from Gates Grant, they hope to achieve a condom that will effectively prevent disease and pregnancy with better sensitivity than current materials. For Duck TV, I'm Tori Ganal.
Although they are still in the beginning stages of research, Dr. Chardoff and his team hope to see their design in the marketplace in the near future.
The Oregon Senate has approved a measure that would loosen the Board of Education's 2012 law that bans Oregon schools from using Native American mascots. Bill SB 1509 grants local Native American tribe members the power to set the conditions under which the schools use these symbols. They must be used in a way to honor the tribes rather than mock them.
Salsa and Spice heated the Vets Ballroom. Francesca LaRocca has the story.
Last weekend, Eugene became the new hotspot for salsa dancing. The first annual Salsa Festival featured dance lessons, live music, and famous performers for all ages. The Salsero Dance Company, University of Oregon groups, and other sponsors came together to create the weekend's entertainment. Champion salsa dancers Benny and Brandon Ayala came to Eugene to showcase their talent.
In general, in Oregon, the community is not as big as you would think, like in LA or New York or Vegas, all those places in the nation. And I think it helps to generate more of a public, and so they can understand the music, which is, it's not just like what you think in the movies or like all the media or like concerts that you see. It's like actual, it's a really different art form from what people would think of it.
Though Eugene may be a small college town, its diversity is growing. This event served as a cultural celebration for many people to participate in Latino heritage.
This is not something that we have here, unfortunately, all the time. And so to be able to have that privilege to host this here is something that, that folks should participate in.
Though many professional dancers came to the event, first-timers and salsa fanatics like UO alumni Justin Pratt came to take advantage of the music on the dance floor.
Because it adds culture to Eugene, and it brings people from all over the place. I mean, the salsa community is a traveling community. People come from Atlanta, people come from Mexico, people come from Portland. It brings a huge, diverse crowd in from other places.
Though this is the first annual Salsa Festival, the sponsors say they hope to bring the event back next year. For Duck TV News, I'm Francesca LaRocca.
To learn more about salsa dance and culture, visit Salseros Dance Company's webpage.
Wow, now I know where I can show off all my dance moves.
Can't wait to see that. That's all we have for you tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dolly Vazaz.
And I'm Ajay Woods. Have a great night.